Hey everyone, Michael Hammond here. It's great to be with you. It's the start of a new week. We're already in the middle of November. Hard to believe, but hopefully all of you guys had a great weekend. What I want to talk about today is I work with a number of loan officers and I'm coaching them and talking to lending executives and everything. I think one of the things that people struggle with quite a bit, especially this year in this COVID world and everything else, is that constant roller coaster, that up and down, the peaks, the valleys, the highs and the lows. And I think one of the things that causes that is we're reacting to things instead of proactively living up to a certain standard. So if it's as an individual, what is your standard of excellence that you're striving for? How are you going to be the best version of yourself? What are you doing each day? What is that standard of how you get better each day? And it can be a number of things. On a personal front, it may be exercising each day. It may be eating healthy each day. It may be reading a book. It may be listening to a podcast. But what are you doing each day? And what is that standard that you have set for yourself? If you're in charge of a team, what's the standard for your team? If you're running the entire company, what is the standard that you're setting? And when you strive for and set that standard, and each day everyone's working for that standard, instead of the peaks and valleys, you have great consistency, right? As an organization, you may continue to be working for how do we improve? How do we continuously improve and add additional streamlining processes and ways to improve? And how can we tweak something? And if you have that mindset, then you're not as worried about what the competition is doing. You're not always dependent on rates and ups and downs and ticks and the latest announcement of COVID is good, COVID is bad, things are happening, things are closing down, things are locking down. You're less dependent on reacting to all of those things, and you're steadily, consistently growing because you're living up to that standard. Whether it's a sports team, whether it's the team that you're running at work, you have to set that standard. And each day, if you're striving to reach that standard, you're growing, you're embracing the journey, and you're not up and down on that roller coaster. So as we start this week, have an outstanding week. It's the Monday morning fuel up. Set that standard, commit to excellence, and go out there and have an amazingly blessed day.